Hi, this is Angie with Polished Picture. Today I want to show you our ActionFire tool in action. I want to show you how easy it is to integrate into your regular workflow and how much it could speed up your work process. I have a photo open right here, and my next thing I would like to do after I've done my clean edit is run a couple of creative effects. So right now I'm going to run a black and white action. Instead of scrolling through my palette over here, I am going to call up the ActionFire dialog by hitting my shortcut keys. I'm going to start typing in the name of the action. The one I'm going to run is called Creamy Chocolate Black and White, and it's by Rita at the Coffee Shop. It's one of my favorite black and white conversions. You can see how easy it was to run. Just hit my shortcut, type it in, hit enter, and it's running. The dialog went away. Now I can just tweak my layers to my liking. I think that looks good. And now I'm going to save my file. And there's our black and white conversion. The next thing I'm going to do is delete these layers off, and I'm going to run another action. Again, I'm going to hit my shortcut keys. The next action I'm going to run is called Kiwi. It's by Michelle Kane. I like the muted tones it gives. Tone it down just a tad. Again, we're going to save this off. See how quick it is to be able to get a ton of different looks without scrolling and searching. The next one I'm going to run is called Smooth and Rich, and it's one that I wrote, and I don't know what it's going to look like, but that's the great thing about ActionFire is that it's so quick to find these and run them that I find myself running a lot more actions than I normally would when I am doing the creative portion of my edits. That's a little much. Let's turn this down. You can see after we ran the action, the palette went away, and so our whole working space is clear for us to edit. Let's see the before and after. I'm going to go ahead and save this. Okay. And again, I'm going to just delete off this effect over here, and I'm going to run one more. Now, I don't remember the name of the action, but I do know the name of the action set. It is by Pioneer Woman, and all of her action sets start with PW, so that's what I'm going to search for, PW, because ActionFire also searches the set name. So it's going to pull up all of the Pioneer Woman actions that I have. I'm going to look in here because I don't remember what it's called. Let's see here. Here we go. It's called Boost. Now, I can either type in Boost or I can just double click and it will run the Boost action. Right now it's running. I am going to add a layer mask. Again, the dialog went away and I'm editing like I normally would. I'm just going to take some of this darkness out of his shirt. Tone this down just a little bit. And again, I'm going to save this. Okay, that's all the edits I would like to do for this photo. And I hope you've been able to see how quick it is to run all these different actions and all these different effects in a really short amount of time. I have my original file and 4 others that I created in a very minimal amount of time. Hopefully you've been able to see how easy this is to integrate into your workflow and how much it speeds things up rather than having to scroll through this palette every time you want to find something. For more information about ActionFire, please look for the logo on polishedpicture.com, and thanks for watching.